Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. That's going to go a long way. Nicely worked. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Otto. He rises! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Haaland! Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes in for the header! Cleared without complication. Hernes. Danielson. Hernes. Spread it left. No, that's been intercepted. Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. Baresi. Hernes. Oh, good ball! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Beckham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, nicely intercepted. Davids deals with that comfortably.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. And that could set him on his way. And a header! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
Please be made aware.
It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-1.
Areas within these grounds.
Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Danielson. He's played him through. That is a brilliant interception. And he's managed to get rid. Mendes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hernes, given the lift of his goal. Beckham. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Oh, super find. And Owen! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hernes. And it's Owen. And he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's had a shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 25.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Coming on the field, number 11.
He's got 4.
Number 14.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 10, Messi. Number 21.
He's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Roberto cuts out the pass. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. They're up to 5 corners now. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Adams makes the interception. Schneider. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Baresi. Schneider. Now it's Beckham. It's Roberto. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So it's down to business here. And he was quick to react. Pullet.
Look, it's a run defence this like.
Chance for the header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Alessandro Costa Curta, he Doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
He's picked his way through. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. And he's onside. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Neymar.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That has not gone well. Mbappe! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Owen. It's a goal kick. Now it's Hullet. He's found a way through. Hullet! There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fired in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Today to please take all
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Nicely aimed pass. Spread neatly. Hullet. Now it's Owen. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a nicely measured pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pickford sends that a long way.
The attendance for this match
Shifted
was
upfield. That has been
71,649.
cut short. And smartly reclaimed.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckham. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Mendieta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Floated through. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Could move up a gear here. Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. Owen. Can he get it through? Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Cleared without complication. He's had a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Owen is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! Bastoni with the clearance. Back into the middle. Davids. And the shot's on here. Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's away we go then.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's only too happy to take that back. Diaby, and here's Giroud. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Okay, interesting. Fiddles it through, pull it. Oh, that's a fine interception. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And pull it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kvaratskhelia. And the counter is on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance for the header! Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's looking for the runner here. Now that's well seen too. Shapes to shoot! Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham. Now it's Hullet. It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one every...
Up he goes! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed... And a header! And it's a goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the first half is done. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, played through for the wide man. Baresi. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Beckham! Beckham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tchouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And pull it! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Beckenbauer, oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Diaby. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. Pull it. Interesting ball. And he's picked out the run. Had a shot. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Played with finesse. Diaby. Cafu. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Forwards and with intent. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive.
Nielsen! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared away. Saka. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Szoboszlai!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
That is good alertness. Shot at goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Al Hilal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. There will be a throw-in. Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Al Hilal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it? And Owen! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pullet has it in a wide position. Beckenbauer. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Real chance! Cleared without complication. Dink through. And that's a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's managed to gift it back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Please use parking provided
So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Great chance! That has not gone well. Yamal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Nielsen, he's through here. Owen.
The attendance for this match
gone for a
was
throw-in.
71,550.
And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni cuts out the pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. And still we await the first breakthrough. Batistuta into the box. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's got the shot away! That's a half-decent try. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Chouameni.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's a nicely measured pass. And here's Owen. Caught offside that time.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckenbauer with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. Hernes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, it's Batistuta. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Memorabilia from today's match is now
So a
on
short
sale
respite
in
for the
Stadium
players
Hall.
as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And we are already back underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni. And it's Owen. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Save the best for last!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A 1-0 lead established. Owen is flagged offside. Now it's Beckham. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vinicius Junior works it forward. That looks a good ball through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pull it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, they could be caught out here. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Just a quick request today.
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Owen.
Is
Number
there to be
22,
drama in these final
Hernes.
15 minutes?
Number 8, Beckham.
They have played themselves to
Number
a near
23,
standstill.
Danielson.
What is left in the tank
Number
now?
2, Gabriel. Coming
Neymar.
on the field, number 10.
And here's Schneider.
Mbappe.
He's
Number
shifting through the
13,
gears here.
Schneider.
The ball is loose
Number
and the chase
24,
is on.
Messi.
Adams
Number
kept
17,
aware and it is
Neymar.
reclaimed easily.
Number 3, Adams.
Neymar
Substitution in
charging
progress.
forward, the ball at his feet. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, delightful ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are... And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello everybody.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Van Nistelrooy. No way through. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Owen, pull it. And here's Beckham. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shapes to shoot. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham can get it clear. Still goalless. And now they can spring out of defence. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they're quick to get it back. De Bruyne. It's Bernardo Silva. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Flamengo have got it back and they'll have another go. Rummenigge. Owen. Hernes. That's beautifully weighted. And Hullet! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's De Bruyne. Okazaki. Aimed beyond the defence. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He could be in here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. To Nielsen. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's quick to get it clear again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ernest. He's got a side of goal! Oh, that is very close.
Ernest brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
So we reached the halfway point. What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Substitution in progress.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That looks a good ball through. Rummenigge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Attendance for this match was 72,000.
The pass is intercepted. No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game. Now it's Okazaki. Nice ball, and he's in here. Big chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Beckenbauer, and it's Beckham. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
They've got a corner here. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
De Bruyne. Oh, there's a probing ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bernardo Silva. Here's Chouameni.
There will be
Quality
1
ball.
minute added time.
He can run onto that. Mbappe! Straight at the keeper. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And we'd like to
Any
inform
reflections
you now
on what
that
you've
the
seen,
latest
Jim?
travel
I've been in this
information is
position
currently
myself,
being
and this will be
displayed on the
difficult to
screen.
take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Llorente! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Marcos Llorente clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Engages, and it's Bale! Just too much, fractions.
Bale nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
And it's Hullet. Owen! Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's had a shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
So the first try! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Davids. And here's Owen. That's tidy. Owen. He's got the shot away! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Beckham. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bastoni makes the interception. Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Hullet has created 1 goal already.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he did make it. Defending of the... Now the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So off we go once more. Pull it. Beckham. Oh, he's found support out wide. In with a header! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communicate.
Pull it! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
And the finish! It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Bale. That is a great ball. Real chance! No, that's just wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he welcomes it in. It's a mighty effort! And now the breakaway. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That looks a cracking ball. Robertson, well timed, excellent interception. He's found the way through. Now can he find a finish? Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Floated through. Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Denilson voted man of the
Just a quick
match,
reminder
and
today,
deservedly
please
so.
refrain from parking outside this stadium.
After all of that, Jim,
Thank you very
what are you
much for your
thinking? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Spread out to the left. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Fernando Torres. Knocks it out wide. That is good alertness. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Fernando Torres is...
And Hullet! And it's a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Beckham standing over it. Beckham with the short one. And out it comes again. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had it! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vinicius Junior! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Owen. Now it's Hullet. He's played him through. Oh, well played, well played. And that was very necessary. That's a throw. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, there's the clearance. He's gone forward, back into the middle.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Decent hit! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Hits one! And the whistle goes for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate,
Just a quick
unless there is
announcement,
a
it is now time
significant
for our
change
special
in
lottery.
fortune.
Please grab
It
the
is
tickets you were given
3-0
when you were
at
walking through the
half-time.
gates.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Gabriel. Danielson. Here's Chouameni. Hullet. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hullet. Hoisted in. That's been cut out, well played. Shifted upfield. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And now they can clear their lines. Quality ball. And they win it back again. Davids, who's set up one goal so far. Chouameni. Danielson. He's Danielson! And he should have made it 4.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution on the field, number 23, Danielson.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Beckham. And here's Hullet. Owen. And Owen! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Neymar could try cutting inside here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Dinks one through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. That's going to go a long way.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And smartly reclaimed. Baresi. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Owen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
For our World Charity Fund.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game. Great chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dida, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's beaten the last man. And Torres! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And here's... hits one! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely aimed pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Oh, that's clever. And here's Schneider. Thomas.
That was lovely, that.
Vinicius Junior. Beckham. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Big
filled.
Chance! And that is a little undercooked. Over to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's picked his way through. Now it's Owen. Chance! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
And the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Beckham. Baresi. Hernes.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's Owen. Owen had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not...
Has a go! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Number 18.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Liverpool are having a ball here. And here's Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking to set free a runner. They get a throw in.
Substitutions taking place.
In towards the middle. Pull it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
75 minutes played. Played out to the right. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hoisted in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Shot a goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. Hernes. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he was alert to it.
Added minutes.
He's had a shot! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. On! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Vinicius Junior. No way through, so back it comes. Nakata! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He could be in here. Interesting ball. And pull it! And he's straight offside. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Beckham. It's a sharp pass. Adams cuts out the pass. Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckham. Now it's Torres, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That's good. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Torres. He's found a way through. Real chance! And it's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's cut it out. Gabriel. And it's Beckham. That's a nicely measured pass. He's one-on-one, surely! And claimed it back swiftly. Vinicius Junior proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Two added minutes has
Beckham
been indicated.
really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Big chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Beckham really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Goes in for the header! No messing about. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
A quick reminder today.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's been taken short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is a little undercooked. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks to go up and over. That is good alertness.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior.
To this match was 71,550.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that's a little loose. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham. Now it's top. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitutions taking place.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position. Caught offside that time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The message is clear, none shall pass. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nakata. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's Hullet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nakata. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Hello, attendees. This is a
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Distributed tidily. Hullet. Chance! Goulart clears it away.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of...
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Timber. Trincao. Chouameni cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Trincao. Denilson. Ernest. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's a fine interception. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Davids. Oh, this looks sharp. Mendes can get it clear. And smartly reclaimed.
Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Davids. That pass has been well intercepted. Goulet. David Villa. And it's David Villa! They've got to be quick to recover this.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Chance to finish. A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away, has a shot! Madrid with the corner, they're first. Baresi attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Please use parking provided by the
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Davids. That's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ruben Dias. Now he's off and running. Davids. Goulet
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Danielson. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, super find. And he's there to clear it. Serginho. That has not gone well. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It's a good spell of possession, this. Owen. Chouameni. Danielson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Hunis clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Timber is there to clear. Owen. Victor Nielsen. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Timber cuts it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He might be in here! And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide. He'll try from distance. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He won't be happy with that one. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Gabriel, now he's off and running. He's going to be disappointed with that. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Owen, Beckham. Oh, sweet feet. Goes in for the header! Davids is flagged offside. To Nielsen. Rivaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Plays a delicate ball. That has been cut short. And here's Suarez. Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out. It's Rivaldo! De Nielsen. Ernest. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hullet. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Beckham is eyeing up his options in the middle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Now the finish! He's having a go! Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Beckham. Great ball if he can get there. Cafu. So, what can they make of this?
There will be 1
Batistuta.
minute added time.
Cafu. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. And a header! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Beckham. Here's Chouameni. Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rivaldo. And it's Luis Suarez. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Bullet. Ernest. Danielson. Pass is just off target. Vieira. That looks a good ball through. Luis Suarez. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Was 70,987.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some resolute defending there. Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Gets his pass away.
You can never be short of runners into space.
And here's a chance. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Rivaldo just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Hullet. Luis Suarez. Vieira. And it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Danielson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Luis Suarez. Ernest. And that will be the final act. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello, attendees. This
Your final
is a
thoughts, Jim?
Well, the way the
children's
manager
announcement.
has stormed down
Would
the tunnel
father of a
lends
boy
itself
in a
to
blue
an
hat
almighty telling
kindly
off
make
for
his
such
way to the
a timid,
information
docile
centre.
display.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here
Hello,
on a
everybody,
beautiful,
and
clear
welcome
evening.
to today's
The
match.
conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Quality ball. Works it forward. Nicely aimed pass. Pull it. Aimed beyond the defence. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Owen. Shot a goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nielsen. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! Cleared without complication. And here's Hullet. Hullet. And it's Messi. Beckham. No way through. And here's Hullet. Beckham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he was quick to react. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ernest. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... He's had a hit! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply.
You can
And the shot! Rodri. Hullet. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Always onto this. Big chance! And he hits the net!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd.
This is Owen. Chance! Sticks it away! Italy are back in business.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. And it's half-time here. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Hello, everybody.
Either
and
side
please
holding back
join me
here.
in
It
wishing
has
a
been
happy
quite a
wedding
half, this.
anniversary for one of our fan club
Terrific
members.
half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Oh, and he's through the middle. And this is Owen. Great hit! Taken back almost at once. Beckham. Rodri cuts out the pass. De Jong. And here's Messi. Shot could be on. Has a goal! And yet another chance goes to waste.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
The attendance for this match was
Italy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Messi. Italy upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni, Davids, Beckham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
But it is clear to see. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game... He's gone for goal! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Owen! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Can he put it away? Oh, what has happened here? The ball has bounced loose now. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham! Missed by a fraction. Moved on forwards. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And it's Hullet. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bellingham. He's through here. That's Owen. Shot at goal! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's gone forward.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Decent progress down the left. Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckham. And that is out of play. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're underway again. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. And here's Shevchenko. And it's Messi. Neymar. Well read, nice interception. Wan-Bissaka. Denilson. And it's Owen. Pull it. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Owen. And here's Shevchenko. Denilson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
550.
Owen. And that's an excellent interception. Hits one! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Bellingham. Gets his pass away. That has been cut short. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Half an hour gone in the second half. No outsmarting him this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a little off target. Oh, great chance! Horace! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's tried one! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Five minutes left on the clock. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shevchenko. Owen. Can he finish? It's loose. In for the pieces.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
And an exciting one too. We're about to
So
announce
a short
today's
respite
lottery
for the
numbers.
players
Please
as they
watch the
prepare
screen
themselves
if you have a
for
ticket.
another 30 minutes.
Substitution in progress.
So our quest to find the winner continues. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Has a look and plays it forward, and it's Shevchenko. Owen. Neymar. And here's Owen. That is a great pick out. Wan-Bissaka. Some good work on the right flank here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. He won't be happy with that one. Half-time, extra time.
Volunteers for each block. Please
Yeah,
report
it is
to the
coming
staff
down to
room
those last
immediately.
15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitutions taking place.
And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic in Rashford. He's had a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's...
Neymar!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
No way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Maradona. Swept it. Rashford! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and
we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That's a shade optimistic. Works it forward. Kluivert. And it's Gullit. Well, played right into his path. That is a great... Can he finish? It's there!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, super ball! Tries a shot! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Brazil really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And
There's the hit! He has done it!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
The goal scorer for Brazil after 25 minutes is number 7, Gabriel Batistuta.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Referee has just said play on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Batistuta. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to get it clear. Alvarez. Moved on forwards. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Mbappe, who's set up 1 goal so far. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in space and looking for options. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Brazil are back in business! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Number 7, Gabriel Batistuta.
This has
There will be
become
3
one
minutes at a
superb
time.
game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ernest. And that interception. And there is the half-time whistle. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Hello, attendees.
Either side
This
holding
is
back
a
here.
lost
It has
children's
been quite a
announcement.
half, this.
With the father of a boy in
What
a
a
yellow
good half.
t-shirt
They've
kindly
gone blow
make
for
his way
blow,
to the
and it's
information
2-2.
centre.
Brazil get the ball rolling in the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Ernest. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got space in the area. And we have our very first corner. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Nuno Mendes. Well timed, excellent interception. Chouameni, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar.
The attendance for this
Clive
match
Hurts.
was 71,649.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Ernest. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, it's Beckham. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for options for movement. Baresi. Pull it. Clive Hurts. Oh, super find. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Owen. Ernest! Oh, it's come loose. This time, surely. Now, and again! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he can put it away! It's in! And they're back in front!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's running through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That is a brilliant interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride.
Treat you better.
Bless them when there ain't no stressing. This one is straight for the girl, them.
We don't have to worry about nothing. We got the fire, and we burning one hell of a something.
And you can tell me if I'm off, but I see it on your face when you say that he's the one that you want. And you're spending all your time in this wrong situation. And anytime you want it to start,
Gonna wear that dress you like, skin tight. Do my hair up real nice. And syncopate my skin till your heart beating. I'm tired of being oh, there it goes. The sign too much, it overflowed. Why do I always spill? Every time I do get undressed, I hear symphonies in my head. You can stand under my umbrella, ella, ella, under my umbrella, ella, ella, Set me free. Let me live that fantasy. Baby, we found love right where we are. I had a dream, we were back.
Kenny Gladys, la leggenda del calcio su questo.
Liberties, never growing up. We're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see. A vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive.
You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see a shade. Switch up my side, I take any lane. I switch up my cup, I kill any pain.
You're alive, ain't gonna do nothing like my life. You're gonna go and never go.